Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Yeah. Welcome to this brand new episode of another City Opinion podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dev, you also know him as Dev in the back. And let's jump right into
Yo,
it. Our guy, yeah.
I don't know
So,
if he's so much. I don't know if he's so much my guy anymore, man.
so we want to touch on the music part, then get to the rants. Or you want to get to the rants, then the music part. Well, technically, originally we was gonna talk about he did a song. Yeah, he did a song.
Let's
Go in chronological order, as the
right. Let's
day
start
say.
there, and then we can
All
go
right,
into the
so
rant.
so I guess it all started with they did a song with Diddy, who's currently incarcerated.
Right.
Um, Diddy's son and his daughter Northwest. Yeah, for a little minute now, Jay has been very adamant in his support of Diddy. So obviously, when he did the song, obviously, I don't think Kim K is a big fan of the song. And it came out how she actually owns
Right.
the North's name and likeness, or she has like she owns rights to it. And that stirred some stuff up.
Right.
And
She
that could
controls.
I'm gonna say that could have probably been some of the cause to what we also ran into his rants.
Yeah.
Oh, but let's talk on the music song. You think that was a good idea to do a song like that? I know it's Jay, but
Well, like Ye gonna do whatever he wants. So because it's Ye, he don't really look at the full scope of things. I don't think um it's a good look for his child, Northwest at the time. Having her associated with criminals at this given moment. Uh,
allegedly.
and that yeah, allegedly. Well, ain't no fucking alleged because he beat up that girl, so he committed a crime. So that's a fact. He assaulted a woman, and they ain't no alleged about that. So the other shit is alleged, but the beating of the woman is actual factuals. So with having a young child, I don't think Ye should have his daughter associated with somebody who's committed such heinous acts at this moment, especially in her young premature career. Two, if in fact his wife is in charge of North's likeness and managing her brand, then unfortunately, as a father, you're not dealing with North as a child. You're dealing with North as an artist, and so you do have to take in consideration her legalities, which is dealing with her mom and getting approval for that shit. It's like I get it, it's your kid, but unfortunately, Ye just can't do whatever the fuck he want because Ye just want to do it and shit. Like Ye just I'm Ye and can't nobody tell me no. The nigga just was on Casanet's ass about he wanted to be on the stream with fucking uh Playboy Cardi, and he said I'm on the screen. I'm on the stream. Like he pretty much was telling Castanet what he was gonna do and shit. And Cass like trying to be nice about it, but like, yeah, I don't know. Like, let me see. Let me like, yeah, just be doing none of that shit almost like, and that's why the name of this album is perfect because Bully, Ye is a fucking bully. He tries to bully everybody that's Ye's one of those bullies who's really soft as fuck, but because he knows how financially powerful he is,
Mhm.
like then he got the battery in his back. But low key, Ye a whole bitch, man. Ye ain't no tough guy, but Ye just be doing he a psycho, almost a sociopath, and so he be doing just wild shit. But yeah, I agree with Kim And that's crazy for me to say and shit. I agree with Kim with the nut of that shit he be doing and the nut of that shit that keep coming out with Diddy right now. Having North attached to that shit prematurely in her young career isn't a fucking good look. Like, you gonna kill her career before it even blossoms to anything. But Ye don't think beyond what Ye want to do in the moment and shit. And I'm pretty sure Kim probably had real conversations with him, other than the text or the IG DMs. Real text with him like, yo, this not a good look for our daughter. And two, you have to get my permission before you do certain shit. Like, as a parent, you should be getting her permission. Period. You should be not really permission, but having these conversations with your wife, like, or I mean, your the mother, ex-wife, the mother of your child, regardless of me and Sabrina being together or not. I'm not gonna make public decisions for our child without even having a conversation with her. Sometimes shit, your partner or your co-parent might not agree with the decision, but I definitely think it's always a conversation that need to be had. And something like this, dealing with Diddy and the cases that the alleged crimes that he committed, it don't even make no business sense, financial sense to have North and him tied together. So in that regard, Ye on some nut ass shit.
No, that's track.
But we only talking about that part so far. That's the only part we're talking about right now.
Hey, that's the music aspect of it. I guess it's a weird choice of music, but you know, Ye gonna do what Ye gonna do.
That's like me being a Christian and shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna put my son on this fucking this heavy metal fucking God. Oh, you know how they be doing all that devil worship and shit. Oh yeah, because I just feel like it don't align with the brand that he should be building for Northwest and her young career. But Ye don't give a fuck. Ye just whatever that ego, sociopath, genius he think he is. And I think he is a genius in some ways, but he be doing some nut ass shit. Genius low-key be psychotic too, so it's on brand.
But yeah, did that. He had the song, no. Put that song out. Then he had a phone conversation. Recorded a whole conversation with him and Diddy.
Okay, I don't really care about that. Cool, that's all right. I mean, cool. Did Diddy say it was okay? Did Diddy know the conversation is out?
Probably. But from what I heard, it was just like, you know, positive talk, you know, you
Yeah,
gotta
so
keep your head up, stay positive and shit like that.
I'm not mad at that. Like, if you know this your brother or whatever, regardless of what crimes he might have been committed of, or alleged crimes he committed. Like, if that's your people, yeah, you support your people regardless. Now, you know, when shit, you know, and even I want to say if once verdicts come out, I can't really say once a verdict come out, you switch up on your person, because just because somebody found guilty don't mean they're guilty. Like, we learn this all the time, where there's a lot of innocent people behind prison bars. But if you support that, if Ye supports Diddy, regardless of what the situation may be or what may come out, I'm not mad at him reaching out and, you know, recording and having, you know,
Yeah, it's just a
positive words
crazy.
for him
Here's
and
a
shit.
crazy like 180 before when remember when Diddy was out and
Yeah,
he was like
Ye ready
Diddy,
to slap him up and
he
shit.
was like Diddy meet they the feds. On Jackson, he's like they the feds.
Because Ye is fucking psychotic.
He was like basically talk about how he could do what he want, they can't. And then remember we talked about it on many episodes
Recent.
ago
Yeah.
where Diddy and his son pulled up to well I think it was
Yeah.
Rolling Loud.
And Ye didn't want to talk to him.
Yeah,
I don't know. Ye bipolar, bro.
But
That's what the album should be called instead of Bully, Bipolar.
but we're gonna get to the rant, but he sent some tweets today. But in regards to Diddy, he basically said Adidas tried to do to him what's
The
it
Ciroc Company did.
what they call it starts with a D.
Yeah, the company that owns Ciroc.
It's like D. Let's say it right now. DiGio. I think I'm
Yeah,
pronouncing that right. DiGio. Basically said so. He basically said Adidas tried to do that. What they did to Puff is what Adidas tried to do to him. So I
right.
guess that
So
helped
they
bridge
brothers
the
they bridged the gap, helped them
yeah.
break the bondage because we both been put in similar situations as
But
black millionaires, billionaires. Both of them some crazy niggas.
now let's get into the Yay rant of
They been
2025.
wilding, man.
There's a lot of tweets. Said one tweet, he said Future is washed.
Uh-huh.
He's mad Playboy Cardi and put him on the album. Uh, he also said
Called
Playboy Cardi trying to put his
Drake the F word many times.
oh yeah. He just drink like that.
Said Playboy Cardi tried to do what?
Playboy Cardi tried to put North on his album. And he feels the type of way because he tried to put
Oh, without
North on the album, but he didn't put Ye on the album. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what Ye put out there. Ye put that out
right.
there. And then in response to that, Ye said he was gonna put his kid, Playboy Cardi, on his new album. So he tried to like reach out to like Iggy, like he tried to reach out to Iggy Azalea,
Right.
and then she
So he
responded
put
basically like, "This has nothing to do with me. Like
right.
keep like her and her kid out of it. They happen to have a kid together, but that has nothing
And
to do with."
Yay, that petty, he will reach out to Iggy and say, "Yo, I want your kid on my album." Now that Iggy being an artist, Iggy who's an artist, instead of saying like, "Yo, I want to work with you," although she know what's up, I want to work with you. Try to get her on the project so you can then flip that to get the kids on the project. Ye just probably reached out to her like, "Yo, I want to put your child on my album," and she like, "Nah, bro, you on some nut ass shit." And that shows you how respectful she is because then she always talk about how MIA the nigga Playboy Cardi is when it comes to their child and being a active parent and shit. So like he ain't even based on allegedly from her, he not even active in their child's life and shit. So she could have been on some petty shit and be like, "Bet, yay, let's do it." But
Yeah,
she said like, "Nah, I'm not gonna even. Don't put me and my child in the mix of this."
yeah. So
So
he said he tweeted, "Hey, Iggy Azalea need to get Onyx vocals on my song. That's my nephew. Oh, and I'm gonna rap about one of your businesses. The fuck? I don't know how that makes sense." Then she responded, and then his response to her response was, "I intentionally never smashed Iggy because of Cardi. Oh, and Rocky. Oh, and Pusha. Oh, and Tiger. Oh, and French. Oh, and you get the picture." Yo, that was his response.
nut ass nigga.
He said,
But you know the all with all the rants though, with all the rants, which one you think stood out the most out of all the rants?
the one towards Jay and Beyonce. That one, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
That's wild. He be talking this shit. Like he's been saying Kanye dissed me. He's calling Drake out his name. He's saying
Yeah.
other shit.
Yeah, talk
He
about
said
Kendrick and
yeah,
shit.
he was like, Kendrick, please diss me,
Yeah,
and all the stuff. He said Tyler created never made anything memorable. Like everybody's getting dissed.
right.
He's dissing everybody.
But I think the calling the babies the R word
Yeah,
uh
yeah, that's a little crazy.
took it to another level, man. And we just saw what Ye did. I mean, what Ho was able to do with that young lady and that lawyer who tried to speak ill on his name. Um,
No,
I don't like honestly. This would be the one time I think Jay-Z. This would be one of those moments where it's like Jay-Z won't be on some legal shit. He would dare pull up on Ye like and beat Ye the fuck up, like straight suit off, all that hair tied up and shit, like get Jay-Z straight out of character because one, you like suppose although y'all have this tumultuous relationship, y'all still supposed to be like brothers. Brothers fight, but it's like y'all always connected in some way. It could be years go by, but Hove and Ye is always connected. So for Ye to say that about his kids, he said, you know I will see him, right? Like to say some stuff like that, although we see them sometimes, I've seen them a few times, especially the youngest daughter, because she looked like Blue. To call your man's, your brother, kids, the R word, saying they downsy, deleting the tweet said, I took it down, get it? Like,
yeah, I gotta see the. Let me. That way we can get it word for word. Yeah,
but
tweets.
making those assumptions, man, about somebody that, you supposedly love is crazy.
Let's see. I just want the actual tweets. They're not gonna post the actual tweets. It's the New York Post. Let's see. This one got the, the actual tweet because now a few places, you know, I know a lot of places don't want to repost that because
Yeah,
they don't want to face any kind of action from
right.
parties. So they just gonna tell you, oh, what was said, but they ain't gonna actually post it. So I'm trying to find
Yeah.
one that has like everything. But that's what I'm trying to find real like that like the whole shit where it says what he said.
Yeah. But still, again, we while you look for it, we know even if we don't have the exact words, we know what was assumed where he had to take it down and shit. So with that alone, we know Ye out here on some reckless bullshit, talking out of pocket, talking out of line about what's supposed to be family, what's supposed to be his niece and nephew, like or god kids or whatever tag you want to put on it. And again, we don't know the true essence of their relationship. I know it's been rocky up and down, but I I purposely I don't never talk about people kids. First thing, that's one thing I've always stood on. I'll talk about you, I'll talk about your mama, I'll talk about your family, your brothers, sisters, all that, but I never focus my jokes or even my anger towards the kids and shit. That's just never been something I was on. Even when I was less saved, um, I never talk about people kids and shit. Uh, but Ye is a nigga who again bipolar. schizophrenic, fucking sociopath. He don't care. The man ain't in his right mind. He needs to be in some type of fucking facility on some type of medication.
I didn't even know he said this. Yo,
Nigga,
gee,
wow.
right. All right.
He's a
So
wild man. What'd he say?
he said basically because eventually took it down. And he said he
Yeah.
then this says he then made several posts about the couple less than 30 minutes, including a tweet that I don't, it just says fuck those K star 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 ass. I don't know what the K.
I don't know what the K is.
I don't think it's spelled that way. Maybe
He's trying to use
what?
the blunt song, the word that rhymes with blunt.
Yeah, I think that's the only word I could think of.
Yeah.
He said fuck those and their entire family.
Fuck, man. Like I said, Ye's a bipolar nut ass nigga. Uh, I know we like to say mans, but man, every day, Ye just push my fandom to the side, man. Because again, for him to be my favorite artist of all time, nigga, sure make it hard being a fan. But maybe that's what that other artist was talking about, separating the artist from the music, because these artists be nuts.
Definitely. Well, we had that conversation right or last week.
Gotta separate the artist from the music, man.
Man, he put a whole list of
This
people
shit
that
crazy.
betrayed him. You want me to read the list? He said,
Sure, go ahead.
I'm in pain that
Amuse
no
us.
one person can fix. The Betrayal. Virgil, John Legend, Kim, Trav, Cardi, Big Sean, Jay-Z, Ty, Dirk, Common, Cudi, Pusha,
Ty
Don.
Dolla $ign?
I assume he's talking about Ty Dolla $ign. He just put Ty.
Okay.
Pusha, Don C, Amber. So I guess Amber Rose betrayed him too. The Kardashians,
Right.
Adidas, Demna, Balenciaga,
Uh-huh.
his own kids, his own family, and the black community. They all turned their backs on Ye. Or they all betrayed Ye.
Well, on the behalf of the blacks, fuck you, Kanye West. We ain't turning our backs on you, nigga. You turned your back on us. Because when black people, one thing we gonna do is stand on shit and tell our brothers and sisters when they fucking up. And a real one gonna take that, eat it, and grow from it. Not continue to fucking digress or degress or whatever fucking word is. We try niggas, probably Don C, Virgil, all these people probably told him a while back, Rhyme Fest, yo, you wildin', yo, you need to do this, yo, you gotta check this. That nigga Ye gonna do whatever he wanna do, man. He one of them niggas you
He
can't say
also
nothing
put
to.
out a dark tweet that no one talked. It got glossed over all the shit he put out.
But what's the dark tweet?
He was like, I forgot about that one too. He said he thought about offing himself at least once a month ever since his mom died.
Yeah,
And
that's why I said he needs
And
counsel. He needs
then he blamed himself, basically said if he was never famous, his mom would still be alive. If he never made it in music, he feels his mom would still be alive.
um I don't know about that.
Oh, 'cause at the end of the day, we all got our expiration date, so
Yeah,
whatever happens
word.
is gonna happen. But
Yeah, Nate,
that's
but again, like you okay. I appreciate him admitting once a month you feeling that feeling, but nigga, go get help. Shut the fuck up. Tweeting ain't gonna help. So go get help, disappear. You did all that Calabasas, disappear in the wilderness shit, and grow and learn nothing from it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
You
crazy. I
fucking
found it.
what?
I found the shit that I was telling you about the tweet.
Yeah, what do you say?
So it was like, I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled. Not because I'm a good person. I took it down like Down syndrome. Get it? Am I right? Am I right? Question mark. Fuck the world, real talk. Fuck everybody.
Yep. Nigga, Ye need counseling, man. Need help.
It's like as we having this conversation, I'm seeing someone. He's like, I know Jay-Z driving around like, damn, I have to kill Kanye. He's like, I also don't want Jay-Z to get in trouble for killing me. Maybe Drake Shooter Top 5 could come kill me.
Ye said that?
Yeah, cause he's going back and forth with Top 5 as well.
That boy nut, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't see this tweet neither. Oh, nah, I didn't see that one neither.
What is it?
He was like, at least Jay-Z and Beyonce get to raise their kids. And I blanked out, you know. He used the same word. He said, at least
Oh,
they get
okay.
to raise their blank kids.
Our word kids.
Yeah.
These is our word kids.
Mm. Yeah.
But he can't raise his R word kids.
Yeah, nah, he said Kim K took the kids from the
But
kid.
he calling their kids special. Did Kim K have one of those bitches carry her kids for her?
She had a surrogate. Yeah, she had a surrogate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so what is
I, I,
Jay
I
talking
was,
about?
I'm saying, but I would assume with the surrogate, you do the artificial insemination because Jay didn't, do the process to get the surrogate pregnant. So
You think Ye had sex with the surrogate?
no, that's what I'm saying.
So there's a chance like y'all put y'all DNA in this woman. There's a chance medically some shit can go wrong too.
Yeah, but what I think he's just blaming the overall process of artificial insemination instead of I would assume I don't want to offend nobody, but the natural way.
Yeah, but his babies are artificially assimilated.
Not all of them. I think the
No, not all of them, but I think like the last two are.
eh, I think so. I'm not gonna lie, I think so because
I think
I know for a fact
the
one of them came to miscarriage.
North and the boy, whatever his name is, North and the boy that's right under her, she was pregnant with them. But I think after them, I think they got three more.
Yeah, no. So they have 4 children, and for the last two, Kim you
Right.
surrogate.
Yeah. So
So, yeah,
you and your wife did the same fucking thing. Ain't no telling them kids off, and if they are shit, we gonna love them because they kids. But you making this whole rant about them who doing it probably did the same thing. Shit, probably got the same fucking surrogate. Pretty sure it's like a wealthy person surrogate company
no,
and
they said
shit.
they used two different ones. They used two
Who?
different ones.
What you mean?
Uh, Kim used one for one child and used the
Oh,
one
okay.
for the other
No, but
child.
I'm saying I'm pretty sure there's a community
Oh, yeah,
of
like they.
well-bodied surrogates
Nah, but
that
I'm
all
pretty sure they'd be like, such and such had you had such and such kid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the process of
it's
how
a
you find surrogate.
community for wealthy people that a company or some sort of community where they can go get their surrogate, somebody that's physically fit, trained to be a surrogate, that all them niggas know about. That's passed all medical tests and everything, like health is spick and span. So if your wife, ex-wife, did a surrogate, and your friend and his wife did a surrogate, then the same words you throwing about
Well,
around
I
about their
guess
kids is
it's
the
two
same you
different
could throw about
processes
yours.
because
What's the two different processes?
they did the IVF, which is
Uh-huh.
well, it's called in vitro fertilization. Actually, I'm about to see what's the difference between this and the other thing.
Well, the in vitro, I think that's where they
You know, they freeze the eggs and put the
freeze
eggs
the egg and
in
put
the
it.
surrogate.
Yeah,
They
right.
put her eggs into the surrogate.
And all that shit the same, man. Yeah, yeah. His
Because the
ex-wife.
location of the key difference is the location of fertilization.
Hmm.
IUI involves sperm being placed directly into the uterus where fertilization occurs naturally, while IVF involves fertilization of the egg with sperm in the lab. So
Outside, and then they put it inside the baby.
yeah,
I
so
put
they
it inside
they
the
do
person.
it before. Yeah, so they
Yeah,
put the sperm, they combine it before they put it into the.
right.
So it's two different processes, but someone will look at it
Still some scientific shit
and it's outside
outside
the
the
way that
natural way of having a child.
no, not to offend anyone.
Outside the God-given way to have a child.
I'm saying we don't ain't trying to offend them because some people have their
It's not the
challenges.
natural way. Ain't no offense to it. It's not the natural way. It's not the God-given way. Ain't no way to be fucking offended by that when it's one way to have a child. Regardless, it's only one way to have a child. Like the natural way, there's one natural way. Fuck what
No,
everybody
one
say.
thing.
There's one
Yeah,
natural way.
I agree
How
with
can you
you
be offended by that?
because I, what case they will make is unfortunately there's people that are medically challenged to complete that process that way.
So they can't have it the natural way. And that's okay.
Yeah,
Nobody's saying nothing offensive to it. You can't have a baby the natural way. Some women have, that's why we have cesarean. Some women can't naturally, which is vaginally, give birth to a child. It's
yeah.
no difference. You still got to give birth.
No. Like I said,
So,
I agree with you. I'm just saying, in terms of the climate and we in.
yeah, everything we can't be offended by. Go, what they Jamaicans say, suck your mother if you like, because
No.
I ain't nobody saying nothing offensive. It's one natural way. Penis,
We're saying we
vagina, splash,
no, because we had the
baby.
conversation. No, it's funny. We had the conversation last week with the normal, the abnormal, and
Yeah, but this the sense and all that shit. But this is one thing ain't got nothing to do with science. Penis, vagina, splash, 9 months. Wham! That's how it works.
man. But but yeah. So they both, both families went. Well, I don't know if the Carters ever talked about their process. She,
No, they don't. Carters don't talk about shit.
yeah. So it was like, do we have evidence that's what took place?
Man, everybody been calling them. Look, all right. So one thing people definitely been calling those babies is some scientific babies. Because at one point people said like Beyonce they have no other kids, but then we seen the kids, and
When
then
she
niggas was
first got
saying
pregnant, they was trying to say she wasn't really pregnant.
right, and then
I was
motherfuckers
like,
was saying they was babies, and now look at them, they 14. So it's always be some shit about the cars because they're so private about their personal life. So it's this whole allure that comes with their private life and shit. Babies drinking
kids,
goat blood and
they
shit.
only
Growing.
got three kids, right?
Yeah, yeah. 3. They got
So
the twins and
they got
blue.
blue and the twins. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, are we saying all this to say Ye is a nut ass nigga who needs help. They need to Elon Musk need to get him off Twitter, although Elon's stressed right now because he's losing all that fucking money. Elon need to shut his account down, and somebody need to Britney Spears Kanye ass. This is what, not to say, this is what we need his mama, but this one the nigga need his mama to check his ass because she be the only one that I think the nigga actually listen to.
Yo, let me see that tweet either, but Jesus Christ. Whew.
It's Jay, man.
Yeah, that's a bad one
And
too.
and he just mad because his last project's been ass too. Them last two projects was trash, and I'm pretty sure this bully shit gonna be trash too. Yeah, he got an album, got a project coming up, so he get to talking out the side of his neck. Bro, make good music again because, and that's a double entendre. Make good music. He used to have good music. The label used to have good music. The music. But now the shit is ass. Get back to making good music and bring back good music. Bring back Sean. Bring back 2 Chainz. Bring back Tiana Taylor. Bring back Sci-Hi the Prince. Bring energy back. Bring back Good Fridays.
He's gonna have to channel that.
We need some of that energy back. If we not getting that, man, yeah, shut the fuck up, man. Go somewhere. You bitter, boring, bad beat making ass nigga. And that's from Chicago, bro. Cause we been to slap the shit out of you. You always talking about you don't get no love in Chicago. Yeah, you be doing none of that shit. Ain't nobody rocking with that goof ass shit, boy.
Yeah, it's
But hey,
something, I don't know. Got the album, Chill Out in the Sunset, like live your life, go quiet for like a few years.
yeah, a few years. Definitely a few years.
Like you can still continue to battle the injustices that you feel that's taking place in the world. You can still continue that, but maybe try to take the fight behind the scenes some more.
Right.
Slow down on the public thing, because then it
And tweeting,
always
man.
gets blurred. Even if you are genuinely doing some shit, the way you go about it, it's gonna get blurred. It's like, yeah, this is attention seeking. He just wants the world to be talking about him and this and that.
Because it's his own, but it's due to his own doing.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, he's gonna continue to do what he do. Maybe one day it will all click. It will
I
all
guess we'll
click
see.
and it'll all figure itself out. But like I said,
We'll see.
right off, not right off to the sunset, but just kick back and relax. But you can also continue your fight and still help others from behind the scenes.
Right.
Because, me and you are yay guys, but it's like, there's a certain shit is like,
Hard. It's hard to be a yay guy.
it's like, there's no reasoning behind some of the shit he's saying.
Hard to be a yay guy.
Especially, talking about the kids. But,
Nut ass nigga.
speaking of kids, Anthony Mackie was just recently talking how he wants to, basically raise his kids to be men, to be masculine men.
Yeah, I mean, he wants his boys. He still treats his boys to be traditional young men, the way he was raised, saying yes, sir, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, no, sir. Holding the doors, for women, teaching them chivalry, teaching them it's okay to be masculine. It's okay to do things that boys do. And of course the world gonna be mad at it, but I'm on the same page, man. Like I don't teach my son the same way. Be respectful. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Holding the door is okay. Like being chivalrous is okay. Having these traditional values is okay. I didn't hear nothing wrong with what he was saying. Of course, everybody gonna think it's an attack on another community, but
Usually that's what usually happens when you see clips of that and like the headline, how the headlines worded. Other people, unfortunately, will feel attacked, and it has nothing to do with other people. But
ain't got shit to do with nobody else but him raising
his
good
children,
young men.
how he wants to raise
Yeah,
them.
respectful and good young men. However,
You
he
don't
see
want
that to
to
be.
trying to teach them not to be also materialistic.
Oh yeah, he talking about his boys. They don't wear Jordans and shit. They don't spend a lot of money on their clothes. He don't spend a lot of money on, material things. Teach them how to value a dollar. Their dad is who he is, but they don't. He teach them the importance of a dollar. Ain't nothing wrong with what he said. Like there's no issues. There should be no coils to what he was saying, but people are so quickly looking for a way to be offended. He didn't mention the community. He didn't mention the type of people. He just mentioned how he raising his boys.
Mm-hmm.
How somebody raise their kids shouldn't be offensive to another group of people. Everybody, we all raise our kids the way we see fit based on our experiences. How we think our child should be, we raise our kid in that image. So it is what it is.
Yep, it is what it is. Now let's get into Trump. I thought there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I wanted to talk about you seen Trump get smacked with the microphone.
Yeah.
Like, that shit, like I watched that shit too many times. That shit is mad funny because he gets smacked and he just makes the Trump face like I found that shit is fucking hilarious. That
But how
shit.
do you think we 3 months in, how would you say the presidency been going so far? Has it seemed well received or is it more drama?
I want I would say I think it's mixed. 'Cause obviously, the people that dislike him and hate him obviously are not receiving it well, and then obviously you got his people that support him.
Right.
That's but
Then you got the tariffs and shit, all that.
like I said, I seen what's crazy. What I seen that shit at? Uh, I seen something. People could argue. I'm not saying. But it's what's happened in the first 3 months. But yet, egg prices in the U.S. have fallen more than 40%.
Mm-hmm.
So a month ago, there was eggs. Buy eggs was like $8.50. Now that
Yeah,
shit
shit was
$4.
expensive. I gotta go to the shop. I because crazy thing is because they've been so expensive, we've stayed away from eggs. So I can't even tell you what the price of eggs
I
are
don't say
today.
like I just been like reading people's coverage on it, but this was from a day ago. But the eggs prices have went down. I don't know who they want to credit for it. I don't know. No,
Right, right,
I'm not gonna argue who's responsible for this, but
right.
the prices is down. So
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go to my grocery and look because I don't even look at the eggs no more because of how damn expensive they are.
I seen something. Gas prices also are down as well. So let me see.
Well, gas prices fluctuate all the time anyway, though. Like that's usually the presidents usually don't have really much to do with that. That's just usually the market.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Gas prices currently. I'm trying to see if it says if they went up or not. Gas prices currently up or down.
Every other city we go, every other radio, no matter where I go. We need Nate Dogg, man. But I miss Nate Dogg.
Man, that's the guy right there.
I feel like if Nate Dogg was here, shit wouldn't be the way it is nowadays.
Maybe.
Need an OG like Nate Dogg to regulate shit. But yeah, again, I don't know the price of eggs right now. I gotta go to a grocery store. I just stay away from them. Gas prices fluctuate all the fucking time. So for the drivers, I'm sure they happy if it's down. They'll be upset next week when the shit go up. That you know, that's never steady. That shit is always up and down, like the stock market. But again, like you said, John, for the most part, those who support them are continue to support them. Those who didn't fuck with them, don't fuck with them, except for some of the Spanish folks, though. A lot of Spanish folks, though, that was pro-Trump, that voted for him. A lot of their ass is second guessing that now, though. A lot of people that, you know, being deported, moved around and shit, that thought Trump was going to get them a fair shake. A lot of their ass is upset. Because I remember they had that one lady, they was parading, I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump. Trump is my president. 2 weeks later, he lied to me. He lied to us. He lied.
Like I told you before, Paul, you see the video of the gang members that got deported. That shit, like I said, that shit look crazy.
Yeah, they need to send their ass back. No nigga affiliated with any type of criminal activity should be allowed to receive sanctuary in our country. Send their ass where they belong. They want to be gangster. Go fight them gangster boys over there. We don't want no parts of that shit. For real, for real. So a lot of Spanish folks, though, that was pro-Trump. A lot of them second guessing that.
Like I said, yeah, it's a mixture. So it's like you gotta just let hot shit play out because you know it's the people that against and it's the people that for, and somehow we gotta get the shit in the middle to really dissect what is going on. But for the first 3 months, has these past 3 months been worse than the past 4 years?
No, I mean that's a lot of time to compare.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, but that would be the bar, or is the
I mean, we gotta look at the first 3 months of Biden versus the first 3 months.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying let's do the first 3 months versus Biden, and then the first 3 months of Trump's first presidency, and then.
All right, so next week I'm gonna come with what took place in the first 3 months of Biden versus what took place in the first 3 months of Trump, and then we can compare and contrast.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we'll do Trump's first term, then we'll do Biden's term, and then we'll do Trump's second term, and we'll just come
right.
That way we can set a bar, so it's not like
right.
You know, people are like, oh, because
you
Biden
forgot.
this.
Yeah, right.
We'll add the other term, and it's like shit.
Right.
This is gonna be better than the first term, or it's gonna be worse than the first term.
Right. Was this first 3 months better than Biden's first 3 months, and is this current 3 months better than Biden's
his first 3 months?
Yeah.
So we'll do all three. That way, we'll give a fair.
Right. We get a full scale. Nothing that's
unbiased.
unbiased.
You know,
Yeah.
Like, this is what it is. This is the
Yeah.
facts, and you take it how you want to take it.
Right, exactly.
So let's get into music. Will Smith got an album dropping. You know what's crazy? I just seen some shit in the shade room. I sent it to the ASO.
Getting jiggy with it.
But
Mr. Jiggy is back. Big Willie. Sound crazy, but Will Smith is back to the rapping. Will always give us one. So I'm still waiting to see what's gonna be that single that's like corny, but everybody likes it. What's gonna be that get jiggy with it? What's gonna be that Miami? What's gonna be that Wild Wild West? And the album drops this month, correct? Next week?
yeah, March 28th.
Yeah. Drops next week. Do we know who he got on it?
I don't think so, not yet.
Let me go ahead and pre-order my shit.
Yeah, I just seen that shit. I guess there's an older post. You know when some old posts pop up, you think it's more recent. But Will Smith was on the stream with Blackboy Matt, and I guess he made a song in one take. Where the fuck that shit go?
You need to go on Casa that. Album is called Based on a True Story.
You'll eventually get there. Think he gonna address the Chris Rock shit on the album?
Yeah. Album
Oh
got
yeah,
Tiana
found his name.
Taylor, Jack Ross, Obanga, DJ Jazzy Jeff on there.
I'll send this into
Uh,
the ASL too. That's there.
yeah. So that's all I see so far with when it comes to like features. Miss Knowles.
I guess she responds. I didn't hear it, but I'm assuming is responding.
Yeah. Yeah. Beyonce mama ain't gonna play. Grandma knows ain't gonna play about her grandkids. Grand people don't play about their grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
So Kanye, strap up your boots. But yeah, John, you excited about this Will Smith album?
I'll give it we'll give it a check out. But
We gotta review it. We gotta review the Big Willie album based on a true story.
I mean, well, man, you gotta get jiggy with it.
You gotta give us one of those. You gotta give us one of those bops, man. We gotta get one of those bops. I don't want to hear Will try to be too deep and shit. No, it's too introspective and shit. I don't need all that from Will. I need some happy music.
Get jiggy with it. What's the other
Wild
one?
Wild West. I'm going to Miami.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Miami.
I need some of that energy. Just happy Will, just enjoying life. I need that. Remember Will used to be enjoying life on Instagram? I miss those days when COVID was happening. Will Smith was just dropping gems and shit. Like, I used to go to Will page for the good feelings and the motivation. He was just out here just enjoying life, doing shit, cave diving, skydiving, fucking jumping across volcanoes. Will was just doing adventurous shit, learning how to
Well,
box,
yeah. I'm
learning
not
how to
lying.
sew.
I don't think he'd be on social media like he used to be. I remember when he
Yeah,
first.
it used to
It
be.
was like a whole. It was like a
Yeah,
movie
when
he
he
was
first got
on
there.
there. Influence,
Yeah,
motivation, all that shit.
yeah.
And then whatever happened,
All that.
happened. And
What you mean? Whatever happened.
hey,
We know what that whatever is now.
whatever happened, happened. And it's just like, damn.
Yeah, man. Will used to make me feel good every day going to Will's page and shit. It ain't the same, man. But I'm hoping this album gives us some of that, to give us that feeling, restore some of that energy, Will. Show us how they do it North Philly, West Philly. He from West Philly or North Philly? He from West Philly.
West Philly.
Yeah, West Philly.
He says it in the song. Welcome to West Philadelphia, where I'm born and raised.
Yeah. West Philadelphia. Yeah, it's West Philadelphia.
Now I gotta play the theme song to make sure I'm correct. But
North Philadelphia, South Philadelphia. Now it's
think it's,
West. West
I think it's
Philadelphia.
West, but
Yeah, that other one sound right. And nobody say East Philadelphia. Everybody's from the North, from the South now. But Will was repping the West Philly. Will was definitely repping West Philly.
ads play. We'll find out like 5 seconds. I think we're both right, but
Just confirming. And West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my day. None of that other shit sound right. And North Philadelphia, born and raised. And South Philadelphia is West Philadelphia. That's the only one that sound right. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my days chilling and maxing, relaxing on, cooling on, shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
Yeah, West Philadelphia, born and raised. So we was right.
Shout out to Will, man. I'm excited. We're gonna review the album. You know, we
Although
gotta
it's
give our
crazy. Speaking of Will Smith and Bel Air, I think this upcoming season of Bel Air is actually going to be the last season.
Oh wow.
Of the Bel Air season for last season. Yes, yes. No.
That's kind of quick though. They got a lot of room to. They got a lot of time that they could work with.
Damn. There's so much show that they could talk about.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, season 4 is gonna be the last season of Bel Air.
They unfortunately they missing out on something good because look how long Fresh Prince of Bel Air lasted. We seen Will and them go from teenagers to like grown men. And I feel like they, it's been a good show and they have a lot of space that they could work with. So it's unfortunate.
But
that it's gonna end so quickly.
I forgot what pod I was watching, but apparently, like, shows become more expensive after the 4th season. Like, it becomes more expensive. So, they probably made the decision to.
But again, we're gonna review it. We gotta give our shitty opinion on based on a true story. So make sure y'all turn back here because we will be giving our honest review on that new Will Smith album. But I'm excited to hear it.
Yep, we're gonna be bumping some Will. Speaking of music, Tory Lanez dropped an album. I haven't listened to it yet, but
haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. But I'm gonna definitely make time to listen to it. Dropped the album from prison. If it's anything like Tory, the previous music Tory put out, I'm pretty sure it got some bumpers on there and shit.
For the most part, I've seen solid reviews. I ain't see like negative reviews of it. But again, he made an album being locked up, so along those lines, what I'm trying to say? It's like he's
definitely hard.
His resources is limited to
right.
So the fact that he's able to put something in and it sounds like
quality,
if it sounds like quality, like an actual record, someone went to the studio that's free and made,
right?
That's credit, even if you don't like him or not. It's like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah. And Tory is a talented dude and shit. Regardless of what happened between him and Meg, I just wanted to check it out to see where his headspace at. But also creatively hear what he was able to do from prison. So I'm definitely gonna check it out when I get a chance to. Probably this weekend. Give it a play.
Yep. Guess we can add another album to listen to on the list.
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors is in the news for a few things. Apparently, they saying him and Megan Good got married. So it's a few things on the news. Apparently, there's rumors that him and Megan Good got married. They just haven't announced it to the world.
Right.
Then there's also his ex that he got into the situation, came out, said a few things about him, and then, but before that, Major said he was fortunately abused
Right. Sexually
sexually
abused as a
when
child.
as a child by men and women.
Yeah. I be wondering why what's the reason that people randomly solicit this information? Um like what was he on to give this information out? What platform was he using? What story was he trying to tell by soliciting that information?
Oh, um, he revealed that, and then his ex ain't said nothing, but he also Jonathan Majors also in new surf. I don't know who leaked the audio, but he also in this leaked audio admits to strangling his ex girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. That bitch needed to get strangled. We saw the tape. We saw her and old boy swinging on him. They deserve to get strangled.
Yeah, I don't know who leaked that audio, but this audio came after he admitted what he admitted.
Yeah.
So he just got there's a whole lot going just a lot going on.
Well, congratulations to him and Megan Good, man. Beautiful couple. I still want to see his movie where he the bodybuilder and shit. But that shit look good. Um, so I want to see that. I want Jonathan Majors just to, focus on his career. Um, and I want him to, focus on that beautiful wife of his. He got one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. So
Well, they confirmed it 10 hours ago. People.com. They are married. So
so
congrats to them. They are
congratulations
married.
to Jonathan and Megan Majors. Is she gonna change her name to Megan Majors, or is she gonna still go by her stage name Megan Good?
She probably be Bacon Good Major. She probably keep her name at his name.
Megan Good Majors. I like how that sound. Congratulations to Jonathan and Megan Good Majors. You guys, beautiful couple. And glory be to you guys, and God bless your marriage. And let's stay there. Let's focus there. Blissful marriage, blissful careers, all other bullshit, leave it alone. It's done. It's over. On to the next. And hopefully we see Jonathan back in the MCU.
It's funny. And then I go to Facebook, and then it's the first thing that pops up is comicbook.com, and it's Jonathan Major's comments on MCU can return after firing. So maybe it'll work out.
Yep.
But yeah, it sounds like if the opportunity arises itself and they offer it to him, he will go back.
I would too, shit.
So
Kenneth went back to the Lakers after they did him dirty. Why wouldn't Jonathan Majors go back to the MCU?
yeah, man, that shit's one of the funniest shits. I know for a while players like y'all traded me. I'm supposed to play for y'all now.
Yeah. So if Kenneth could do it, so could Jonathan.
But shout outs to them, man. We shall see. Jamie Fox. Speaking of TV, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Scroll up. I'm gonna put this in this chat. Somewhere in here. Uh, give me a second. Because basically, Jamie Foxx and I think Jamie Foxx and the creator of the Jamie Foxx show basically spoke about how they haven't received any check from that show in like 20 some years.
Who said that? Jamie Foxx or the staff?
I think the creator of the Jamie Foxx show, the creator. Give me 1 second. Thought I sent it in the chat. Most I forgot to send it in the chat.
Mm. But a lot of shows though, that's why it's best to have your paperwork in order because niggas don't be owning the rights to none of this shit. And so the residuals low
Bentley,
key
Bentley Evans.
belong to somebody else. So Jamie Foxx and his crew and management low key probably don't even have any control of any of the show writing, producing. Like that's the business, man. Y'all just gotta have y'all shit in order.
Yeah, the creator of Jamie Foxx show, Bentley Evans, reveals that he and Jamie Foxx never received a syndication check from the show in 25 years. And the studio claims it's still in the red.
It's possible.
That's crazy. All them, that shit ended so long ago.
Word. Crazy times, man.
That's crazy. He also claims that the studio claims they haven't recouped their money despite the show being over in 25 years. So they don't get no check.
They still haven't recouped.
And the studio hasn't recouped the money they put into it.
Jamie Foxx show they was in one studio and it looked very expensive. Damn, like how much money y'all done got? How much money was put into this shit?
So I guess they're trying to say it wasn't a hit as it may seem to us when we was younger.
Culturally, yeah.
So as a hit as it was to us as it was younger, but the numbers ain't support that. I guess
Right.
that's the studio approach. Like, yeah, loved it, but we didn't get that
And shit.
viewership, so y'all ain't
Right.
getting paid. And
And then again, however much money they put into it and pay niggas off, you don't recoup. It's like, yeah, I don't care how popular it was. We didn't fucking recoup. We don't care about nothing else. We put this amount of millions in that shit. We didn't get that back. The shit was unsuccessful. I don't care how much culturally y'all love that shit. Because for us, culturally, Jamie Foxx show gonna live forever. But shit, to them studios, did we make our money back? No. Okay, so fuck that show. That's how they feel.
yeah, but that's just overall crazy.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure there's many shows like that though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's also based on the deals you sign.
Right. That's what I said. Paperwork. People gotta get how their paperwork in line.
But with that, let's get into our closing segment. So we're gonna do a version of the Culture Dash, but I think it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. So it's gonna be a theme version. It's gonna be a theme version with subtopics. So
Okay.
the theme is for this episode's Culture Dash is college years. So each subject will be uh based upon our years at Berkeley. So, for example,
Okay.
one of the subjects, one of the topics is TV shows. So you have to name TV shows from that era that came out or was out during that era. So it's the college year. So the four topics I got, I tell you right now, I got movies, TV shows,
Uh-huh.
music,
Uh-huh.
rappers.
Okay. Let's
So
try
you
this
got
out.
so you just got to get to 10 for each topic before the timer runs out. The more you collect, the better. You get more time for the next topic. So those are the four topics. It's Berkeley theme. So from 2000, so your years is basically 2009, 2014.
Okay.
That 5 year window.
Okay. We could
So
try it.
you got a 5 year window. Just name popular active acts in those years for the rappers. You got to name
Okay.
songs that came out in within those years, TV shows, and movies.
Uh-huh.
So it's on you which topic you want to take on first.
I want to go movies first.
Movies, all right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's go movies. Let's go movies.
No, 30 seconds, and you got to name 10 movies that came out within those 5 years.
I'm about to suck at this shit. Uh,
You know, you complete it, you get an extra 5 seconds.
right,
You
right.
don't complete it, you lose time.
All right.
All right. So you say you're starting off with movies, right?
Yes.
All right. Ready, set, and go.
Okay. Avengers. Paranormal Activity. One, two, three. Uh, Sinister.
Okay. You got
Um,
five. There's more
um,
superhero movies. Like the whole
uh,
MCU came out that time.
I say Iron Man. One, two, three.
That's
Shit.
8.
Uh, uh, um, um, um,
Oh, time ran
uh,
out. Time ran out.
uh,
Time ran out. You can
what
win.
else you got?
For the movies,
Yeah, yeah, movies.
you want me to give you some names?
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Now you
Yeah.
can.
You have Batman. You can win Captain America, Thor. That's just that
Yeah,
the whole MCU came out while
yeah.
we was in fucking Berkeley.
True, true, true.
That the whole MCU, Captain
I should.
America,
I should have went
Thor.
Iron Man one and two.
What else? What else came out?
We was doing a lot of scary movies. That's why I said Paranormal Activity and
Oh yeah,
shit.
we definitely. You know how many movies we seen? Did you
Like it
name?
was.
You name which fast? Did you name a Fast movie or no? Not
I didn't
Fast
name a
Five.
fast.
Fast Five.
Yeah,
We went
yeah.
to the movies to see that. Shit. The shit was always on. It's always Aldana, the Colombiana.
Colombiana.
That was another movie you went to see. I'm just thinking about all the movies you went to see. That's
Nigga, we was at the movie theater every Tuesday. I couldn't
Yeah,
remember all them
that's what I'm
shit.
saying. That's what I'm saying. We did that shit. We was there every Tuesday. So off the strength of that, we was over. That was over 10 movies.
Yeah, nigga, we did that shit for 3 years.
Shit, the movie with the shit with the bomb. Homie had the bomb strapped to him. He had the bomb strapped to him, and it's man. We went to see that. That shit came out then too. It was supposed to be like some funny shit.
He had the bomb strapped to him.
Basically, they put a bomb to him.
Oh, fucking
They wanted him to
the
do
young
some
white
shit.
boy, yeah, with fucking with the Aziz in it.
Yeah, Aziz, and the
Yeah,
white boy had a thing for
yeah,
Aziz's
yeah, yeah,
sister.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I just can't remember the
What the
name of the
fuck is
movie.
with Danny McBride and
And yeah, because I think he's the one that put the fucking
yeah,
bomb
yeah.
on.
I love that movie too. That's a funny ass movie. Hot Tub Time Machine came out during that time.
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say yeah, but
What's the movie with the kids? The party they had the
Project X.
Project X.
Oh yeah, that definitely came out while we was working Project X. Bro, so many movies we went to see. Damn, I thought you were that.
The shit when them niggas was the wedding shit. When they passed out, fucking Mike Tyson,
Oh, Hangover.
Hangover. We saw so many fucking movies, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. I thought you would get that one because we definitely seen more than 10 movies.
Yeah, bro. You get the brain freeze when this
Yeah,
shit goes.
that Tuesday is that deal, man. I miss those Tuesdays. Go Tuesday, boom, movie. Back when going to the movies was a thing, man.
Yeah.
That
All
shit's
right,
so set
man.
up. They don't want nobody to go to the movies no more, man.
Next one, I'm gonna get this. So we're going music artists, right?
You want artists or rappers?
I want artists.
So you want artists, so you have 25 seconds to name 10 artists from
Uh-huh.
2009 2014.
Right.
Yeah, you could probably get a few pop artists in there, and there's a few pop artists that's in there,
Uh-huh.
but
Uh-huh.
you lost 5 seconds.
Uh-huh.
You lost 5 seconds. So you have 25
Uh-huh.
seconds to give me 10 artists from 2009 to 2014.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Raise the volume up. That way you hear the time when the timer stops. Ready, set,
Uh-huh.
and go.
So we're gonna go Kesha.
Okay.
We're gonna go Taylor Swift.
All right.
We're gonna go Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna Wale, J. Cole, Big Sean, Drake, B.O.B., Bruno Mars, Titty Boy, 2 Chains.
All right, you got 10. That was 10. That was
Okay.
10. You got 10 before the timer. You could have named Katy Perry is another
Katy
artist.
Perry, that's
Katy
big during that
Perry.
time.
Then you could have named
Uh,
all the Chicago rappers, Chief Keef, Lil
oh
Reese.
shit, I ain't even think, I ain't even go because we in Chicago drill crazy.
Yeah, that was like the 2012 was that was
Yeah,
almost the end of college time, but
yeah,
that's when
drill
they
crazy that
all
time.
you could have went Keith, Dirt, Reese, and
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
named
word.
all the Chicago
Yeah,
rappers.
that ass.
Yeah,
I could have went Chicago crazy. I didn't even think about Chicago.
that's why I thought rappers. I'm like, rappers ain't gonna be too difficult if you gotta stick to one region. You get that as name.
I could have did drill. I could have went Katie. Katie got bands. I could have went I could have did a whole Chicago joint.
Duck. There's a whole
Duck,
bunch of
yeah,
them.
Duck, Reese, all them niggas, yo.
Young Pappy, L.A. Capone.
Yup.
It says that. That's what I was like. That's why I said rappers.
That's a
But you said
fact.
artists.
That's
So
a
I was
fact.
like, you want artists? I'll give you artists. But rappers,
Yep.
you could probably have.
I could have got 6 or 7 off Chicago alone though.
Yeah, I most definitely. Yeah, but you definitely
Yeah.
could have. Shit. If you probably think more, you probably could have got all 10 straight out of Chicago. I'm not saying. I felt like there was so many of them when that shit first started.
Yeah, that's an artist I could have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
you
everybody was
could have named the
drilling.
whole 300, 600 group, and I feel like in that time there's 10 of them. Cause
Well, that's Chicago
I'm
though.
saying Fredo, you ain't named Fredo. He's another
Yeah,
one.
and you got because you had 300, 600. You got FGB. Like that's Chicago. So
Yeah,
I could have
I
named.
think if obviously another time, but you definitely could have got 10.
Yeah, straight off Chicago alone. All right, what was the other two?
So you got your 5 seconds back. So you're back at 30 seconds. The next topic is songs and TV shows.
Let's go songs.
So you want to do songs? So from
Yep.
2009 to 2014, you need songs from those years.
Yep.
All right, let me get the timer
My
going.
brain be fucking me up, bro. Come on.
So what?
I said my brain be blinking out and shit.
All right,
All right.
you got 30 seconds to give me 10 songs from those 5 years. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Set, and go.
Kobe. Benito. Don't like. Um. Click. Um. Uh. Um. Bro, I'm fucking up.
You could have stuck to the topic. Mercy.
That's why I'm trying to go good music because they were big right there. Birthday, 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz, fucking problems. All the songs we used to bump, fucking problems.
I was trying to think of the Berkeley playlist.
Watch the Throne came out in those years.
I know, John. I know.
I'm trying to help you out.
I'm trying to think of the Berkeley playlist. What we listen to fucking all these vibes, Cartel, I'm So Special, all this shit we listen to every fucking Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Who else? Who else came out?
Bro,
Oh,
everybody.
Wiz was out at that time too. Wiz had songs out at that
Wiz
time.
was out, Currency was out. Like I said, Wale was out, Drake was out. I could have did fucking all Drake. I could have did a bunch of Kendrick. I could have did a bunch of Cole.
Yeah.
I could have did a bunch of Big Sean.
Oh yeah, Big Sean was definitely out there too. Shit.
I could have did fucking Nicki, like MMG, Nicki.
MMG.
Bro, this should be tweaking me, man.
I guess that's like the fun part of the game is like we're setting that timer. It's
What's
like
the time? The timer is
you
the
got the
thing.
knowledge, but it's just like you got to really like
The time
lock in and lock everything out.
brain closes at that time once you know you got a timer. Because you ain't you playing against that. That's the only thing you can think about is that time.
So unfortunately, you lost 5 seconds. Now you got the last category is TV shows from those years. What
I
we
saved this one because this to me is the hardest one.
kinda.
So I'm trying to be. I wasn't the biggest TV watcher, but I'm trying to think of what y'all was watching. And there's a few shows I know y'all was watching that I didn't watch. But there was a few.
You put me on some shows in that era.
So I'm gonna try to go through it. I'm trying to refresh my brain.
Some of the shows, believe it or not, some of the shows you watched was during that era.
Let me see. Let me see my brain. See my
You got
brain.
25 seconds.
Uh-huh.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Set and go.
Pretty Little Liars.
That's one, yeah.
Glee.
That's another one.
George Lopez Show.
Believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it is because I used to watch it every night. Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm.
Super. 16 and Pregnant. Super 16. Cribs.
I don't know about you. You could have said Supernatural. I thought you was about to say Supernatural. Supernatural.
I used to watch every fucking day.
Yeah, Supernatural, Teen Wolf.
Bro, Teen Wolf, another show I watched faithfully.
Yeah, you put me on to Teen Wolf. You know what I'm trying to say?
Bro.
Teen Wolf, Supernatural, the Hard Times of R.J. Berger.
Supernatural was really like another good show on MTV.
Because MTV,
That's a
remember
fact.
MTV had their show. Well, Teen Wolf was an MTV show too.
Yeah. Teen Wolf was an MTV show.
Hard Times RJ, damn, that shit got another season, man.
Yeah, Hard Times RJ Berger, great show. Fucking Guy Code.
Guy Code, yeah, Guy Code.
Girl Code,
I'm saying, yeah, the spin-off. It's
fucking
crazy. Game of Thrones came out in
Workaholics,
2011. Yeah.
Workaholics, Game of Thrones, Tosh
Walking Dead.
O,
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, Key and Peele. I can say all these shits now that the time ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Some of the shows you actually watch. Another popular show that I didn't watch it during our time in college. I watched it after, but it was out during our time in college. I know you have watched Sons of Anarchy. That's another show that was out during that time.
That's a show that's on my watch list that I've never watched.
It's good. It's
It was
good.
popular during that time,
So you give it some
but
shit.
it's not. I just never got a chance to sit down and watch it.
And another one, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. These are shows I didn't watch when they were popular. Breaking Bad, I didn't watch it till after college.
You know what's crazy? I started watching Breaking Bad towards our end run of college. Did I?
When Borderlands come out during that time, or was that after?
Uh, my let me search it up. But that was my shit too. Borderlands.
Yeah, man. Guy Code, Girl Code used to be my shit. I used to love Guy Code, Girl Code.
What the fuck was? Oh man, I'm trying to think.
What would it be now? Would it be Guy Code, Girl Code? What would they call it now?
His
To create
they
they code. That's what the new one gonna be. They code.
Mm-hmm.
So it's inclusive to everybody. They code.
Oh, it's Into the Badlands. There we go. Oh, it came out. That was after college. Into the Badlands was after college.
Okay.
2015.
I said Borderlands. I'm talking about the game and shit.
Yeah, I was like, Borderlands kept popping up. I'm like, yeah, it can't be Borderlands. The other shit not popping up. But yeah, there was a few shows that came out in those years. Yeah.
Yeah, John, you stumped me this time. You got me this time, man.
Yeah. I'm just looking at some of the shows that was out there in that time. But there's definitely what year this shit came out? I didn't see what year this came out. Oh, that
What's
came
that?
out after. It's considered because in the range, but it came out in 2014. Gotham. Gotham.
Gotham.
Oh,
Another show I watched after.
Scandal.
I never watched Scandal, but yes. How to Get Away with
I,
Murder. Was that a part of the time?
yeah, How to Get Away with Murder. Murder, I believe. Let's see. Let's make sure. How to get. I think it was from
I only say a Pretty Little Lie because it was a show I never watched, but I know y'all all used to watch it faithfully.
It came out in 2014. The Pretty Little Lies was out in that time. It came out 2010 or 2011.
Yeah, I remember all y'all used to be watching. Like
That was a good show, man. I never watched that shit, but
I never watched it.
How to Get Away was 2014, so it would have fit the time frame. But
Yeah. But we was out.
hmm that was such a good show, man. How to Get Away.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a lot of this, a lot of stuff. But
That's a fact. That's a
that's a
fact.
that's an interesting way to do it. To have
That's a,
topics and do theme topics.
definitely another way and creative way of playing this game and shit. So kudos to you, John. Continue to find out ways of
I'm
thinking of
just trying to
ways
build
to
on this game. We're
build.
gonna try to,
Just
try to make something up.
make sure you
But,
keep writing this shit down, keep it all together so you don't forget these ideas.
yeah. And then,
You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the
I'm saying? We also,
keep it all together.
obviously we did our college years, but another way we could add for a theme topic we could do for other people is, just do different sets, of college
Right.
years. You know what I'm trying to say? Because, everybody has
Yeah,
their
you could
college
do
years
college
different.
years, you could do decades.
Mm-hmm.
You could do all different type of shit.
But
You
like for
got
the
shit.
themes.
Yeah, for the themes like 80s music, 90s music, like shit like 90s shows, TV, like it's a lot you can do. It's a lot of possibilities with this.
So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna try to, put that into something. Try to put something out, man. Get
I don't think
some.
it's hard. I don't think it's hard. We just gotta, buckle down and actually do it.
Yeah, we just gotta think about like the design of. I think the design of it, like,
Yeah, yeah. Logo-ish, logos and
and
designs of
then
cards,
if
stuff
we if
like
we
that.
put it on cards,
How would it look and shit?
we'll have like cards, and then have like cards with answers on them. So it's like
Right,
you
right.
have cards with like the answers on them. That way, people would check
Yeah.
out the answers.
Right, right.
But there'll probably be an index because if you want more answers, the point is to name as much as you can. So
Right, right.
it'll probably be take up more space.
Yeah, and then again, we won't have all the answers. So it's like it gives people the freedom to also have their own ideas. Yes, we'll have suggestions
Hmm.
based on our ideas. And we say 90s movies. Like one of the movies we think of or suggest might not be one of the movies that you thought of, but it's still a viable answer. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
because it's still a '90s
so
movie. Yeah, so
yeah.
some things to fizzle out and tweak into to make it a decent thing to put out.
Let's try to get something together before this year over.
Also, I see that I I think you sent it Saturday night, but I had to do that crazy ass double where I had to work
Uh,
overnight to the next day, so I forgot to respond about the Brooklyn Comic Con thing.
yeah, yeah.
So that's the 7th and the 8th of June.
Dorian sent it to me and shit. Dorian's like he wanted to see he wanted to go, and I was like, shit, we looking for C2 do things. So that's why I sent like the rage room, like for us to just do other content and shit. So for us to start looking at other things.
Yep. So we could try that. Yeah.
But again, another good game, another installment of Culture Dash John.
Mhm.
I like these categories, and so we're gonna keep building on it.
Yep. Keep building. And with that being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dev, you know him as Dev in the back, and we are out.